going, and we'll start our practice in a comfortable cross-legged seat. Closing your eyes if it feels all right. Resting your hands on your thighs. And begin to enter the underworld. The breath, the organs, the dark space. Become conscious of your low ribs. Become aware of the space between the eyebrows. And feel the weight of your sitting bones anchoring into your block or the floor. Beginning our practice with 3 Nali Kriya, 3 breath retentions. Take an inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Hold it empty, lift it. Release your belly. Take a moment. Take an inhale. Exhale completely. Hold it empty, lift it, lock it. Release your belly. One final round, take an inhale. Exhale completely. Hold it empty, lift it, lock it. Release your belly. Breathe normal. And then drop the chin, flutter your eyes open, and slide forward onto all fours. Tuck your toes, anchor into the palms and the right foot. Inhale, send the left leg back, lift the heart. Left knee to your nose. Send it back. Left knee to your nose. Send it back and extend it out to the side for gate pose. Tent the right fingertips, extend your left arm, find space through the side body. And then paw those hands back through center, slide the left knee in. Inhale, right leg back, arc. Knee to chest. Leg back, chest open. Forehead to knee. Send the leg back and then send it to the side for gate pose. Tent your left fingertips, reach through the right arm. And then walk yourself through center, slide your knee in, lift your hips, downward dog. Take a couple moments to rock out the legs. Notice inner, outer hamstring. So we have 3 hamstrings at the backs of our legs, and you likely can't identify all of them, but you'll notice that they feel a little bit different. Take your eyes forward, feet between the hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, arms up. Release the arms. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, inhale, lengthen. Step your right foot back, arms up, hands down, step forward. Step the opposite foot back and up. Hands down, step back, low push-up. Over the toes and up, downward dog. Lift your right leg up. Right knee taps the right armpit to the sky. Step it through, arms up, warrior two. Exalted warrior to hold. So taking that left hand either behind the thigh or the knee, reach through the right arm. Extended side angle, elbow to knee or hand inside the foot. For those of you that like to bind, thread the right arm under, left leg, left arm behind. And if you like to stand in Birds of Paradise, feel free to do that. Steady, strong, full breath. If you're flying, step down, step back. Transition to Prasarita. Walk to the long edge. Inhale, space. And exhale, forward fold. And if you want to float up into your teddy bear, your handstand, your headstand, you could. You could also hang out. If you're upside down, release the feet. Inhale, lengthen. Pivot yourself to face your left leg and drop the back knee for Anjani Asana. Point your back toes, link your thumbs together, peel your ears back, your chest back. Imagine that from the toe to the chest to the chin and the hands, we've got half of a moon. Hands down, Vasisthasana, side plank on the right. So you might spin it open, catch the foot, you might step a foot down, gorgeous Ren. Own the legs. Take responsibility for both your hands. 3, 2, 1. Hands down, low push-up. Over the toes and up. Downward dog. Lift your right leg directly up. Step it through, drop your back knee, twisted side angle, left arm up. Hook it over, hands to prayer, or maybe tangle up the arms and kick out through the back heel. Every inhale lengthening heel to crown, every exhale rotating. Release the posture, rise all the way up, warrior two. Facing the back and we'll stay, and there might be a little fire in the legs. Three, 2, 1. Straighten the right leg, pivot the right toes to face the left, catch the waist. Elbows together, lift your your heart dive forward. So the crown of the head anchors into the floor, elbows like little pixie wings. Clear out your abdomen. A big inhale stands you up. The arms float open, left toes forward for Trikonasana Triangle hinge. Left hand to the shin, the ankle, the toe, top arm up. So this is your mudra, your stamp of approval. Might be your breath, your feet, your hands. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, pick it up. You might catch the ankle in the sky. Left hand, left foot anchors. Lean back, 3. 2. 1. Fingertips to the earth, take a standing split. Fold in, point the leg in the sky. If you like to handstand, you could kick up. 3, 2, 1. Step your feet hip distance apart at the top of your mat. Catch your big toes, lengthen. Fold over your thighs, let your entire torso drop. So in the beginning, we played with that nollie, that retention, so clear the abdomen. You can still breathe in the upper diaphragm. Inhale, lengthen. Release the right big toe. You might like a block. Right hand a foot in front of your right foot and 6 inches to the pinky toe edge. Bend your right knee, anchor into the right foot, and take your left leg out to the side. Eyes down, glutes active. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the foot and we'll switch sides. Catch the big toe. Send your right leg out to the side, eyes down, thighs alert. 3, 2, 1. Release your foot, bend your knees and slide your hands under your feet, Padahastasana, find length. Let yourself fall. Tip it forward, and what is the temperature on your feet compared to your hands? What's it like in your body? Inhale, lengthen. Release the hands for Bakasana, crow pose, or a little mini squat. Pick it up. 3, 2, 1. Shoot the legs back, low push up. Over the toes, stretch the tummy. Slide back, downward dog. Option 1, child's pose. Option 2, dolphin. Option 3, forearm stand. And again, you could utilize your wall. your shape. Clear the abdomen, take attention to the feet. If you're upside down, come down and we'll sit back, child's pose, settle. Feel the kiss of sweat on the nape of your neck. Notice the compression in your hips, what it's like to be in your body. And rise up, downward dog. Lift your left leg up. Left knee taps the left armpit. To the sky. Step it through. Arms up. Open wide. Flip your warrior and we'll hold the flipped warrior and extend from hip to armpit. So there tends to be a lot of grip and tension in the side body. We don't often bend side to side. Extended side angle, elbow to knee or hand inside the foot. And if you're working your bind, you can drop that right hand behind the back, left arm through, and if you took birds of paradise, gorgeous. Step up. Yeah, stronger leg in the sky. If you're flying, step down, step back. Untangle the bind, Prasarita D, walk to the long edge, catch your big toes, lengthen. Fold forward, crown of the head down, elbows wide, and imagine your thighs were lifting, separating, reaching toward the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen. Pivot yourself to face your right leg and drop your back knee, Anjaneyasana. Point your back toes, reach the arms up, ears back, big gorgeous extension. Pull your way all the way through center and Vasisthasana, side plank on the left. Step it back. Lift those hips nice and high, full extension through the top leg. The eyes come down, the hands come down, low push-up. Over the toes, stretch the abdomen, slide back, downward dog. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Fan your feet, take a little squat, hands to heart center. So you know the drill. You could work your crow to headstand back to crow. You could also just work hands in prayer. So you might pick it up for a little bit of playtime. And if you're upside down, release the feet, look in downward dog. And lift your left leg up. Step it between your hands and drop your back knee, twisted side angle again. Right arm up, hook it over, hands to prayer. Maybe you tangle up the arms and take a bind. The arms could extend and open. Nicely done. The eyes come down. A warrior two. Pick it up. Stay nice and low. Lower than you think. Stay 3. 2. 1. Straighten your left leg, left toes to face the right, proserita D. Intertwine the fingers, lift the heart, fold forward. Attempting to get the back of your head on the floor. And really go for it. So we know in the primary series, we typically are repeating these poses 4 times round. But now we do them separately, and I'm curious if you like it. A big inhale stands you up. The arms float. Flip your right toes forward, Trikonasana Triangle pose. Take your eyes to the thumbnail in the sky. So we do this pose so many times, right? And the yogis say that it should never be boring, and I think I'm preaching to the choir here, that it never is. Take your eyes down, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, come up. Right fingertips down, right foot down. You might catch a bind and lean your ears back. Take a standing split. And step your feet hip distance apart at the top of your mat. Fan the feet out to the side and come down into a little tiny squat. Drop down onto the bottom, lift the legs and catch the edges of the feet in a posture that we see in primary series. So we'll come forward into Titibhasana. You could work a squat or Bakasana if you like. Release the feet, rock up. You might need your hands. And then send your bottom back, work your heels toward one another, and sit back on the arms. Lift the legs, chest open, 3, 2, 1, step walk, fly back, lower all the way to the tummy. Tops of the hands on the earth, lift the chest, lift the legs, 5. So what I love, hate about this shape is that it's the opposite of iPhone pose. It's the opposite of staring at your computer, of doing your dishes. Plant your palms, stay up, 5. Squeeze the legs together, shoulders back, 3, 2, 1, and release. It's cheek to one side, or a vinyasa, take it back. Come forward onto the tummy and come into Bakasana frog pose. Let your feet flop open and let them fall to the side. Reach back, maybe you track your toes with your fingers. Lift your chest, heels down. 3, 2, 1. Untangle this shape. It's a vinyasa or cheek to one side. Come forward back to the belly. One more back bend from our tummies. Bend your knees, catch your ankles. Up we go. Squeeze the inline of the leg together, fire up the legs. Your drishti gaze is down the nose. Give me more leg. And then rock over, right shoulder, right hip. Squeeze your knees together, ears back. 3, 2, 1. Come through center, opposite side. Rock over, ears back. 3. Stronger limbs, stronger legs. 2, 1. Come through center. Release the shape. Downward facing dog. Go back. So you might vinyasa together. Lift your right leg up. Sweep it through for pigeon pose, and the option would be to fold, or the option would be to take a bind. So yesterday, Miranda, noticed you weren't there at the dentist at Backbenders Club. So we backbended yesterday. If you have a strap, take a strap, but feel free to bow forward over that front leg. Untangle the shape. Sit over on the right hip and sweep the left leg around for Ardha Matsyendrasana. If you'd like to hand balance, you could do that. Hook your right elbow on your knee and clear out the cavern of the abdomen. The eyes come forward, untangle, take Navasana, and 10 V-snaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Vinyasa, take the feet back. Maybe you lower, maybe it's just a downward dog. I shouldn't say just. Reach your left leg up. Sweep it through, coming into pigeon on the other side. So the option, of course, is to bow or strike your pose. You could catch your foot, strap it up. And then slowly release that shape as you sit on the left hip and plant your right foot. Sweep the right hand behind the back. Again, if you're working Ekapada Rajas, if you're working Kundinasanas, the hand balance, you could do that. one. Come back through center for Upavishta Konasana. The legs go wide. You might manipulate your flesh back and fold to the ground. So I remember when I just really wanted to do this posture because it felt like it was forever away. And I remember being at my parents' house and watching television and sitting like this. So the idea is that over time, this really does soften, even though it might feel like forever away. Rise all the way up, lift your arms, lift your legs, pick it up again. We were here before. And it's either a Titibhasana Vinyasa or a regular Vinyasa. And make your way onto your back for final relaxation. Roll the shoulders under the back so the palms face up. Let the feet flop in and out until they land. Take an inhale. Let the practice die. Let the past remain in the past. And I'll leave you in Shavasana and feel free to exit at any point. Thank you so much for your practice.